Hello everyone. Hi, how is everyone? Thank you for joining me. It's a bit of an unusual time, I know. So not sure who will realise I'm actually on live. Never mind, if it's just us few, that's fine. So, who is here so far? We've got Kerry. Hi Kerry. How are you, darling? How's your weekend going? Beautiful sunshine here. I'm sure it's all over the UK. And Douglas, hello. So your electric power has gone off. Oh, hopefully that comes back on soon then. I wonder why. Oh, one moment. There's a knock on my door. Sorry. Hello. Thank you. Sorry about that. It was Amazon. Thing is, of course, they only knock now and leave it outside, don't they? So, sorry about that. Yeah, I hope that comes back on soon. I think is that Scotland, Anne? Oh, I always get confused with Anne for some reason. Scotland or Ireland? Don't be sorry. Barbara Halliday, good afternoon, my love. Hope your weekend's going okay. And Crystal Davis, hi, thank you for joining us. Iman Almarki, hello. Yolo, good afternoon. So we just have a little chat to start off with for those who are quite new here. Then we take a look at a collective, message or choice of cards. And then we go on to readings. Jocelyn S., how are you? I don't think you've been on the chat for a while, so lovely to see you. PB, hello. Oh, yes, I remember you were here last time we were on Thursday. Is that right? Karina, hello, my darling. Hope your weekend's going okay. Megan Dawson, hello. I'm fine, Barbara. It's lovely. I'm always happy when it's sunny. I think no matter what's going on in the world, Barbara, if the sun is shining, how can you complain? Hello, Zeba. Ireland, that's it. One day I'll get it right, won't I, Anne? I don't know why I keep thinking you live in Scotland. I think I'll get you, I'll link you up with Barbara Halliday for some reason. Don't know why. Yeah. What's the weather like there? So please don't put your questions as yet because we're just chatting right now. Karina, thank you for the super chat. Oh, I like that little guy. Fist. What does he say? Fist bump. Oh, right. Okay. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one. Thank you, Karina. And Megan has donated. Hi, Megan. Where are you in the chat? Come on and say hello. And thank you for your donation, darling. Barbara Evans. Hey, how are you? Hope your weekend's going well. Preeti, please don't put please answer in the chat. I'm not even answering questions quite yet anyway. Anyone else? Jocelyn S. I think I said hello. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Life has been stressful trying to get things back to normal or as normal as possible. Oh, thank you, darling. I've missed your face as well. I can see your face there. I'm sure you've got sort of bunny ears on. I hope I've got that right. It's such a small picture. Looks very happy anyway. It's a lovely weekend, yeah. It's I don't know. I do feel the energy is lifting a little bit, even though things are still extremely tough. And I do feel that the sunshine has got a lot to do with that. Kerry, did I say hello to you, darling? How is your weekend? Is it going well? Hope it is. Are you in the garden with your Gaz today? Joshika's Light. Hello. What a lovely name. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Using your phone. Let's hope it comes back on soon. Hi, Megan. See you in the chat now. You can post your super chat, Joshika, of course. And then the moderators normally put the list together as people donate. But I will start with a sort of a collective message for everyone. And then I go on to the readings. So whereabouts are you from, Joshika, in the world? It's always interesting to know. You've got a week off and Gaz is in the garden, Lo. All right, okay. I've had a bit of a break from the garden today because, you know, sometimes it gets a bit much. It can be tiring. It's beautiful, but it can be tiring if you're out in it too much. And I went for an enormous long walk with Adam yesterday and got a lot of sun. So thank you for your super chat, Joshika. Oh, your next significant love partner. Okay. Love to know what part of the world you're from, but you don't have to say, of course. Tiger Dragon. Hello, my love. How are you doing? Oh, Singapore. Wow. Okay. I think you're the first person that we've had here from Singapore. So big welcome. Glad you could join us. Okay, so let's have a little sip of coffee and then I'm going to make a start. I've got something different to start with this morning. And I hope your weekend is going well, Mr. Tiger Dragon. Tiger Dragons over there in Greece, they've done absolutely amazing with this pandemic. So hats off to you over there, Tiger. So, and I can see Tiger Dragons put the, did I? 1 second. Well, it does feel nice starting early. Here's the link if anybody wants to donate. Of course, Tiger Dragon is doing that as well. So, but okay. So we've got Megan, Karina, and Joshika. Okay, so we'll make a start then. It's 22:17 over there in Singapore. Wow, my goodness. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got here. I thought I might use these today, the Crystal Power Tarot. I'm just getting those out. If we can see how they go. Alongside my other decks, of course, but I looked on the bookshelf today and I thought, yeah, I fancy those. So here we are. 1 second. What have we got here? What? Is it Okay. Let's get those out of the box. You'll probably remember these from some of my videos. The Crystal Power Tarot. They've got lovely affirmations on them. Thank you, Barbara Halliday. It's got to be lemon when it's sunny. Is that Michelle that's joined us? Hi, Michelle. How are you? How's your weekend going, my love? How are things with you? Okay. So what I picked up today was, this is a beautiful book that I've had for a number of years. Yeah, I love that. I love lemon. Do you, Kerry? So yeah, I've got Daily Guidance from the Angels. It's a Doreen Virtue book. If any of you were ever thinking of getting a book with angel messages, it's 365 angel messages, for the year. So thank you, Barbara. And it's just beautiful. It's a really, really lovely book. Let me see if I can to show you a couple of the pictures that are in it there's a few. There's not pictures throughout, but there are some. If I can find them, there's some really, really lovely pictures. There are they all? For example, just beautiful angel pictures. Really lovely pictures. So, Elaine Tat, hello. If anyone joins me while I'm reading, hello, thank you and welcome. So, I'm going to start with, I'm going to read. They're beautiful, Jashika, aren't they? So I'm going to start by reading. I'm going to choose 3 messages to read from this book. So if you think about which you feel drawn to, message 1, message 2, or message 3, and we'll see what the angels want you to know today, okay? But they are really lovely messages. So I did put I just literally opened the book and went like that to see which random messages will come up. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. That's Tiger Dragon, so I thought I'd sing it for you, Tiger. Okay. And that's it is a lovely, lovely song. So I sung that for you, Kerry. Okay, so if we start with message 1. Okay, all together now. Okay, so your first message, for those drawn to message 1, is the manifestation of your desires very often involves life changes. The old sometimes has to fall away to make room for the new. Your spiritual path has created a cushion around you, ensuring that the changes you make will be for the better. Welcome novelty. It's the same energy as a beautiful sunrise on a perfect spring morning. The changes that you're encountering are answered prayers, even though you may not yet be able to see them that way. We angels are with you throughout these transitions, holding your hand during every step. You can always ask for guidance, courage, and direction at any time. And the thought for today is, for those of you drawn to number 1, my life changes take me in positive new directions. The angels are with me every step of the way, and I am open to receiving their help, guidance, and protection. I am excited about fresh possibilities on my path. And that is message 1. I'm just going to lock my door because the wind's blowing it and it's really annoying me. That should solve it, hopefully. Okay, so that was message 1. Message 2, hi Esther, how are you? Oh, that's good to know, Joshika. So message 2 is starts in the middle. And I have no idea what these messages are. I have literally just randomly put the bookmark in there. So sometimes you might procrastinate about working on a meaningful project because you don't know where to begin. Perfectionism has paralyzed you into non-action. We angels suggest that you just jump right in. Start in the middle, at the end, anywhere. Just start. Any step you take toward your goal will breathe life into it. Your project then takes on its own momentum and it will guide you to the next appropriate action. Initially, though, you've got to take the first steps. Don't worry today about whether you're starting off right on your beloved project. Just perform any activity related to it, no matter how seemingly small or insignificant. Your heart will feel glad that you're investing time in meaningful ways. And your thought for today from the angels, I take at least one action step related to a personally meaningful project, and I allow myself to start in the middle. I relax, have fun, and enjoy working toward my goal. As I imagine myself having successfully completed my project, it is so. So that's for those of you joined to number 2, message 2. Clearly the angels feel you're procrastinating a little bit. Okay. So, and now message 3. Okay. Message 3 is quite a long one. Hi, Jennifer Jenny. Set healthy boundaries. You're a sensitive, loving, and considerate person who would never want to hurt someone else's feelings. You're an angel on earth. Oh, dear. Shut the window. You're an angel on earth, and we heavenly angels ask that you extend the same caring and thoughtfulness toward yourself that you do to others. Today, we'd like to work with you on setting healthy boundaries for yourself. This doesn't mean rejecting or avoiding other people. You'll simply create a clear understanding of what is and isn't acceptable to you in any relationship. This is especially important if you felt used or as if you've been treated unfairly by others. While it's possible that people are deliberately taking advantage of you, it's more likely that they don't realize how you feel, so perhaps some communication there is needed. Setting healthy boundaries involves being honest with yourself and those around you, which is an expected and normal part of any relationship. You can express your sincere emotions with the same sensitivity and love that you accord others right now. They'll respect your truthfulness and you'll set a healthy example of how to take good care of yourself. When you're straightforward with other people, you feel happier being in their company. Your increased joy is a true gift to yourself and your loved ones. It's a blessing to the world. And your thought today from the angels, number 3, is it's safe for me to say no to requests that don't feel right. When I honour myself, other people respect me too. I have the right to my feelings, whether or not everyone agrees with them. I am honest with myself and others. And that is message 3. So, is that right, Karina? Did you put you don't think you put a question down, did you? Which is good, because I always ask you to repeat it anyway. So, Tiger Prophet. Were you number 3 then? Who was number 3? Were you Tiger? Yeah, they're lovely messages. I'll have to get that book out again. They're so nice. Hello, Pawan Sood. How are you? So, okay, so we'll get started with the list. Barbara was as well, and Tiger. Oh, and also Karina. So, healthy boundaries are what's needed. That's what your angels want you to know. Very important. Okay, so let's start with the first reading. Who I think is Karina. Is that you, Karina? I wonder what time it is where Dylan is. I'm wondering if he's still asleep. Because I can remember going on at 5 p.m. UK time and it was 9 o'clock there. So, Dylan, if you're awake, come on and say hello. If not, then continue to enjoy your lovely sleep. So, for those of you who are not aware, here is the link for PayPal, or of course the Super Chat. Megan first. Oh, is it? Okay. Sorry, Megan. So a general card reading. Okay, so this is for Megan. Let's do the find them. The Psychic Tarot then for you. I do like to do that for general. Well, I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's do Psychic Tarot for general. Thank you, Michelle, for your donation, my love. Yeah. So, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Megan. What does Megan need to know right now, please? What messages do you have for Megan, please? Oh, there's an important card here, clearly. Fertility. Okay. Now, I do feel that's to do with creativity, and it's also to do with nurture. Nurture and care for yourself. In some ways, I feel you've been neglecting yourself recently, Megan. So there's a need to sort of step into your own nurturing energy. You know, to give yourself the love and care that you've been giving to others. Maybe you've been overworking, or perhaps you've been stressed recently. I do feel that maybe you've been a little stressed. Hi, Debbie. My love, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about you earlier. So it's nice that you could join me. Join us. Hope you'll stay with us, Deb. So isn't it nice when people join us and they haven't been in for a while? So we've got fertility. Yeah, this is about nurturing yourself, I feel, more than anything. And it's also about your creative spirit, Megan, you know, creating something beautiful in your life. Now, your next card, Solitude. So I feel this is twofold. I feel, first of all, you need some peace and quiet in order to nurture yourself. And I did say, you know, I pick up that there's been a fair amount of stress that you've been dealing with. And I feel that stress has been pretty intense, actually, at times. So, yeah, there's a need for you to step back and get yourself some downtime, you know, some time where you can be by yourself to collect your thoughts. And I feel re-energized. There's a need to re-energize. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Hermit card in the tarot. So, yeah, a need to take yourself off, be by yourself, re-energize for a while, and care for yourself. Sacrifice. So in some ways you've made certain sacrifices already, I feel, for the good of the whole. If I recall, lovely Deb. So Deb's having a barbecue with the girls. Wonderful. If I recall, Megan, are you a Capricorn? Because Capricorns do tend to make a lot of sacrifice during their life. When we come into this world, we're born under a certain star sign. Of course, we have many elements to that in our birth chart, but, you know, with our sun sign, we're often given a sort of path or burden, if you know what I mean. And Capricorns come with quite a hefty burden in a sense of responsibility. Now, you know, you'll normally find as a Capricorn that, I'm sure Kerry may agree with me and Anne, that, and do tell me if, yes, Capricorn, you will often find that Capricorns take on quite a heavy load, even from a young age. And so they can get burnt out. So I feel you're a little burnt out, darling, actually. It has been a tough year, but I feel in some ways, and I feel your work has been extremely stressful around this sort of, in relation to this pandemic as well, somehow. So sacrifice has been made, but, you know, you've also got to think of your own self as well, your own boundaries. I'm fine, Deb, and I hope you're okay. And you know, just enjoy the sunshine and enjoy your lovely barbecue. So authority. So are you in charge, or are you thinking of moving up the ladder a bit in your career? It could be that you're moving up the ladder in your career, or this may be someone who is above you in station, who is a little bit difficult to deal with. Is there someone around you, Megan, at all, that is a little bit difficult to deal with? Actually, I'm getting this as well. So I'm getting two things here. I'm getting someone. It's either someone, or wherever it is you work, there are a lot of rules and regulations. But I do also get moving up the career ladder is coming for you. But in some ways, you're going to need to do some study, I feel, or training as you move up. Okay. But I do also pick up a difficult person in your working environment, especially now I've drawn this card. Stand your ground. So you're a tough cookie, you are, Megan. You say what's on your mind. You're very honest. You're very down to earth, which is what I love about Capricorns. And you're standing your ground here. You know, you won't. There's someone here, I feel, that could be slightly intimidating, but you're having none of it. You're having none of it. Okay, you'll know who this person is at work, but I also feel you're moving on up, and you will be celebrating. You see that, rejoicing in celebration. So this career advancement is something for you to look forward to and really rejoice about. Okay, you know, and I see you clinking glasses somewhere, maybe with your mum. Maybe this is your mum, you and your mum clinking glasses, but I see you doing that. You know, wow, Megan, look at that, right next to that. As I said it, wow, recognition and reward. So it's to do with your career promotion. Amazing how that has come out next to that. And it's your destiny, darling. You know, you're on the right path at the moment. And that path is just starting to get wider. So this is your destiny. You were destined to do what you're doing. It doesn't mean you're going to necessarily be doing what you're doing forever and ever. Amen, sort of thing. It may well be, but you're certainly at the moment, this is the path you were destined to be on. But it looks very good career-wise. I do feel you're going to do quite well in life. I feel you've got that determination and ability. So, great cards. And And Deb, why are you feeling so anxious, darling? Silly question, I suppose. I expect it's to do with all that's going on. But yeah, wonderful cards, Megan. So keep on keeping on, because they were good cards. Julie J, hello. I think you're new, are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining me and us. Karina, you're next, my love. What would you like to know? Have you been on my live before, Julie? I can't recall your name. So I'm just waiting for the lovely Karina now. Regarding the Aries man round me, can you please see what cards say? Thanks. Okay, let's have a look for you, Karina. I don't know. I want to do the... I've got to go to the lights here. Sorry. Just got to, I may save the crystal visions for the end. At the end, we'll do a little card choice with the crystal visions. They're quite nice for card choices. Oh, Deb's got to go back to work, and she's only been given 2 days' notice. This is the thing. This is this sort of the next stage, isn't it? People having to face up to going back to work. I can completely understand why you're anxious, Deb. Okay, Deb, that's fine. Okay, so this is for the lovely Karina. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to our lovely Karina. What does she need to know about this Aries man, please? It was a straightforward question like that, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. What does Karina need to know about? Oh, there's a few that have flown out here. Let's see what these are, Karina. Well, the Emperor is the Aries card. Wow, I seem to have my notifications on. Let's turn those off. So you've got the Aries card here. Let me show you that. You see this Aries guy? You see the ram horns here representing Aries. Aries is it's a strong sign, they're strong characters, Aries. Tend to be entrepreneurial type people. And where men are concerned, Aries men are not shy in coming forward. They've got an excitement about them, tend to be very attractive. But they can also be quite sort of alpha. So is this guy quite an alpha male? Because I do feel. Hi, Casey. Hello, darling. Hope your weekend's going well. Hope you're glad you're back, Esther. So yeah, so we've got this strong alpha male type figure in your life, Karina. Ace of Cups, but look at this. Wow, beautiful card. I've got to see the next one. Okay, I'll show you in a moment. Ace of Cups. This is the start or the potential of romance, of a new romance. Okay, this is quite exciting. How do you feel about this guy? Because this Ace of Cups does represent the possibility of new romance, all right, with this person. Judgment. It's about accepting this person for who they are, for what they are, how they behave, and deciding on whether, well, basically it's deciding on whether you can accept this person for who they are, actually, as it's a judgment card. So there might be things about him that's, could it be a rekindle? Very, very possibly. Oh yes, especially with the Ace of Cups and the Judgment. Oh yes. But it, as I was saying, these cards are saying it's about you deciding whether you can accept this person as they are, because there are things about them that you'd like to sort of change, that don't quite fit. But on the other hand, there are other things that you love. Does that make sense? So that's why you've got this Judgment card. And you've got the 10 of Wands here. So let's see what comes up next to that. The Lovers. There's a very, very sexy connection here between you both, Karina. A lot of sort of passionate feelings. And the 10 of Wands is sort of saying maybe it's time to let go of some baggage that, you know, you said about a rekindling. Were you together before then? Because it appears to be a need to let go of some baggage that perhaps was between the two of you, was it? But you've got the Lovers, so yeah, mixed messages, yeah. I feel that this guy, I'm going to be honest, I feel he does like to play his cards close to his chest and keep his options open. So he's not one to go in with, he's not sort of someone who wants to be there every day, but he's fun and he's exciting. But I do feel he very much likes it on his terms, and it's whether you're prepared to accept him as he is, as I said. But you're being drawn towards him as such a draw. But you'd have to ignore certain things, and so it's thinking about your, you know, long term. If it's something that I feel the potential between the two of you is that, you know, accepting him and each other on different terms. The thing is, I feel that you'd have to come toward him rather than, I don't feel he'd come toward how you want things, and that's going to be hard. I don't feel he's going to change. It doesn't stop this attraction that you clearly have. He has a certain magnetism about him, and he's there, but he's not there for you, and that's kind of appealing in its own way. But, you know, is this a situation? Is this situation, or this kind of situation, good for you? Because I feel you want more, and I'm not sure that he can give you what you want in that way. So should you stay stuck in that, you know, because you'd be making sacrifices if you did. Here we go. We've got the King of Pentacles. Yes, has an attraction for you. Absolutely. I do feel that. But here you have the King of Pentacles back, Karina. You know, we had good, can't believe it. We had this before, didn't we? Good guy, bad guy. Not bad guy, bad boy. Good boy, bad boy. And this is the good boy. The King of Pentacles is still around. And it's about doing the right thing. What's right for you? Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Absolutely praying for peace and justice, my love, with all that's going on. Yeah, so 5 of Swords. It's doing your head in. And that's what I'm going to say, Karina. It's doing your head in. But you've got to come to some kind of judgment on this. It's going over and over and over. I tell you what, Karina, this is a good guy. He keeps coming up in your cards. think about this, because that's why you've got the Judgment card. You've got to make a choice now. It's either accept, you've got to, oh, where's it gone? A second. You've got to accept the situation, accept him on his terms, coming and going. Or do you give King of Pentacles a chance? It's a very hard situation that you're in, and I fully understand it. I think what it comes down to is what you want from life, what you want from a partner. If you want fun, excitement, lots of passion, then the Emperor, Mr. Aries. But if you want, and that's not all Aries, that's this Aries, if you want stability and more commitment, then King of Pentacles. Am I wasting my time? I would say you're only wasting your time if you want more than what you can give. But if you're happy to just, yeah, it depends on what you want, what makes you happy. That's right, Casey. But it, you say it literally comes down to that. Okay. But that King of Pentacles is very much, he's always in your cards, isn't he? Yes, Barbara's saying, go for Mr. Good Guy. I feel, personally, it's time for Mr. Good Guy, but you've got to make that decision. If you find yourself keep going for the wrong type of guy, you've got to really do some thinking. Why am I doing that? What is that? King of Pentacles is generally an earth sign. But of course, he may not be, such as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He may not be. He may just have those type of characteristics. And as a Virgo, you like stability. You like to know where you stand with people. I understand you're being drawn to this Aries man, but, I don't feel you're rowing in the same boat. So, who is next on the list, please? Is it Jashika that's next? Right, okay, Jashika. Who is my next significant love partner? Right, okay. Love your little rainbow there. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Jashika. Beautiful name. What does she need to know about her next love partner, please? Next significant love partner. Well, first of all, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Okay, your next significant love partner is going to be someone who kind of wears their heart on their sleeve. What star sign are you, Jashika? You seem to be, excuse me, a very independent type of lady in many ways. But I feel you're ready to share your life with someone. And the person coming along appears to be a possible water sign. What sign are you, my love? If you can let me know. Your sun and moon Aquarius. Okay. Well, this person appears to be more of a water sign energy coming in. No wonder you're independent with that sun and moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is such an independent sign. But of course, they still want love in their life. They just don't like to be crowded by it, But here we are, 9 of Pentacles. That's what showed me. you know, how independent you are, but you're ready to share your life, you know. And then you've got the Three of Cups. So this is someone who you can have good times with. You're going to share good times with this person. And you may find that you meet them when you're out with friends or socializing even. But you're going to share some very good times with this person. And wow, this is going to be a soulmate's connection, dear Jashika. A soulmate connection between you and this person. A really, really lovely, heartfelt bond that you will share. Now, this person may be a student or studying something or training in some way. You've got the Two of Wands. So this is falling in the 7th position in the spread, which refers to you as an individual. So here you are, you're sort of staring out of the window, Joshika, wondering where this person is. When will they come into my life? They will come into your life. But I do feel possibly younger, Joshika, possibly younger. We're getting some young energy in this card. We've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So possibly younger. But you've got the Two of Wands here. So there is a sort of need to kind of, how can I say, broaden your horizons, open yourself up to the world. You know, maybe your search has been too limited. Perhaps you, yes, a loving energy, really. A loving, you know, the Page of Cups is more about an innocent energy. So there's an innocence to this person. So it's time to move forward, to take that next step toward love. Because in some ways you've been feeling a bit lonely, I feel. And this is your card as an Aquarius, the Star card. So this also relates to the universe kind of delivering what you need, what you're asking for. So call out to the universe. Here you are, sort of hoping and wishing for this person to come into your life. And the universe, this is letting you know that the universe is listening. They're listening very carefully to your requests. But don't be tempted to be drawn to the wrong type of person. I feel you may have done that in the past. You've got the Eight of Wands. So when this person comes in, it could happen very, very quickly indeed. And that is for Joshika. And thank you for your super chat. Okay, so who was next on the list, please? Seems so strange being so early here, so early in the day. Is Esther feeling a bit stressed? Are you stressed, dear Esther? Several morons in the past, yeah. So, yeah. Don't be tempted to go down that path if you can. It's a very loving energy. Someone with a very loving energy who wants to enter your life, my love. You're very welcome, Joshika. Okay. So is it Michelle? Okay. Do you have anything nice for my daughter, please? Oh, Michelle, you're so lovely. Getting readings for your daughter. Hi, the Bavbo. How are you? Thank you for joining us. So this is for Michelle Barnes. And here is the link if anyone wants to donate for a reading. That's through PayPal or Super Chat. And Casey's making breakfast. So what time is it there, Casey? Strange to be on my live, I expect, early morning. Okay, Michelle. That's fair enough. I fully understand. I fully understand. When things aren't going well for our children, that's all we can think about, isn't it, really? Okay, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Michelle's daughter. What does Michelle need to know? What messages do you have for Michelle, please? Knight of Cups. Wow. This is love being offered to your daughter. Either an existing person or someone else. Let's see. Five of Cups. No, I feel this is someone, maybe her partner. 10:59 a.m. Oh, great. Yeah, you have a line, Casey. You deserve it. I mean, it's Sunday. Why not? It's nice that you're having breakfast while I'm on live. I really like that. So, Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. Michelle, your daughter is quite disappointed in love at the moment. She's feeling quite down, quite sad. Are they not together at the moment? This is a relationship that's stuck. It's absolutely stuck. But there is still love there. This person still loves your daughter, and she seems to be missing this person, possibly. Either missing them or missing what they had. And here we have the Hangman. So it's stuck. Things aren't moving forward, in the way that they should, or in the way that she would like them to, or in the way that he would like them to. I feel he has a lot of love for her. No, they're not together. Okay, yeah. But he has such a lot of love for her. I'd say the two of them are very much in love and in very, very compatible in so many ways. But as you say, in other ways, they're so stubborn, they're not able to see it. Maybe you could show your daughter this message, because there's a real sort of, it's almost telepathic link. Can you see how I'm picking up, I feel she's, I'm looking at this card and I'm seeing telepathy going on here. Can you see these sort of around her, this aura around her? I'm just seeing this intuitive telepathy. There, I said it. Telepathy going on between her and this guy. It's a lovely connection. But there has been a lot of sadness as well. She's feeling sad. She's almost grieving, really. Eight of Cups. So someone walked away. Was it your daughter? Someone walked away. They'd had enough. They had tried. They definitely tried very, very hard. But they're sort of at the grieving stage of the separation. She's a tough cookie, but she's very focused on career at the moment. Now we've got a Lover's card here and the Wheel. So luck is on her side, and love appears to be re-entering your daughter's life, and it could come out of the blue, quite frankly. Michelle, I'm going to cut the cards. Ace of Swords. Now it all comes down to the need to sort of act quickly and take a chance on love. I'm going to cut them once again. I want to know who this person is. Okay, Eight of Swords. Not really telling me, but Eight of Swords is saying that she needs to let go of her fears. She seems to, this has really knocked her self-confidence in terms of love and relationships. I feel career-wise, she's up there. She's focusing, I feel, her energy on that, or on practical matters anyway. But the love is still there. But love is re-entering her life in some way, pretty much out of the blue. So Elaine, if you'd like a reading, there is Super Chat there, or there is PayPal. So yeah, career's good, but I feel that that's what she's focusing on in order to, but deep down there's a lot of sadness, and I feel she's missing him, and grieving in a way, and I feel that works both ways. I feel that this love hasn't finished, but they need to do a lot of work to get back together. But there appears to be some love, new love, or not necessarily a new person, but love re-entering her life, whether it's with this ex of hers or someone new. It does seem to me that a new love or lover is coming into her life. The universe will help. Yeah, I'm sure. I am sure. It's a stressful time for you, darling. Try not to worry so much. Well, that's lovely, Bavbo. Bavbo is sending lots of love and happiness. It's very nice of you. Thank you. So who is next, please? Casey, what is your question, my love? That's right, Michelle. Quarantine isn't over, Bavbo, but it's easing, which I believe is far too early, but there you go. It's happening, and it's out of our control, really. Any advice for the week ahead? Let's have a look. So, the angels and spirit guides. What guidance do you have? We will take a card actually for each star sign right at the end, I think, just so that you know what's coming up for the week. So, dear angels and spirit guides, what guidance do you have for the week ahead, please, for the lovely Casey? Does Casey need to know, please? Knight of Pentacles, a good, solid, practical energy, good, solid start to the week. Let's say this is Monday's card, Casey. So Knight of Pentacles. Tomorrow is a day for putting your head down and working towards goals, okay, in some way. It also may be a day that is focused on finance. The Pentacles are all about finance, as you know, and career. So yeah, it's all financial. It's all career and money orientated for Monday, and I feel it's to do with long-term goals. Okay, but yeah, there appears to be a lot going on around money. Now Tuesday, you've got the Lovers. Oh, so either you're going to be kind of encountering some prospective lover or spending time with someone who is a lover, or being around someone who you feel drawn to. You could be very, very drawn to someone on Tuesday, someone who you share a connection with. Is there anyone around you right now or at work? This is Tuesday. This is what's happening on Tuesday. So it may just be someone who's on your mind very much on Tuesday. But if not, there's someone that you're feeling a real connection with. So that's quite interesting. Oh, Wednesday's card is good. Wednesday's card is the Wheel of Fortune. And as we've said, we've chatted about the Wheel of Fortune, Casey. You know, people have people have different ways of looking at this card, but as you know, I see it in a very positive light, especially if it's upright, and it is upright. And the Wheel of Fortune to me, you're talking to the Sagittarius more and more. So Tuesday, there could be this sort of, when you suddenly feel the bond grows deeper. That could be what happens on Tuesday. Now, Wednesday, something good is happening. It could even be a nice surprise on its way to you. And it could be anything, relating to anything. Love, money, general life. But, we could all do some good luck right now. And you're getting some good luck on Wednesday. It's a lucky day. Thursday, you may be feeling a little despondent, a little bit fed up. Try not to be. Try to look at the bigger picture on Thursday if you do feel a little fed up at all during that day. Because the Four of Cups sometimes can indicate that you're feeling fed up, but you're not really seeing the positive, for some reason. So, so look for the positive on Thursday. Okay, see? Friday, you've got the Queen of Swords. So I feel you've got a very sort of, you're very reflective. It's a very reflective day. When you're analysing and looking at a certain situation, thinking about your future in terms of what you want to do with your life, where you want to be, you may even have to make some kind of difficult decision on Friday as well with regard to something. And you mustn't let your heart rule your head on this either, whatever that decision is, or, whatever the subject is. Saturday, it's about balance and it's about justice. Okay. You're receiving, something is going in your favour here. And it could even be, is it connected with this decision? Maybe. But so you're receiving your just rewards on Saturday. This is good karma on its way to you at the weekend. And then Sunday, you've got the Three of Pentacles. So you may be spending time with people on Sunday or working on something with people. It's almost, I know we're in lockdown. Well, we sort of are and we sort of aren't. But I feel you're working with people. And there's also some kind of progress being made. I feel perhaps to do with finance or career. But there's some kind of progress being made here. And I'm going to draw you a card from the Crystal Visions to get your affirmation for the week. I manifest multiple opportunities. So that's your, hope you can see that. Is that, okay, can you see that? I manifest multiple opportunities is your affirmation for the week ahead, my love. Things moving fast for you this week, actually, with that Eight of Wands. Multiple opportunities, lots to think about, decisions to be made. And that's for Casey. Wonderful. I do hope you have a great week. Okay, so who is next, please? The Bath Bow. Bath Bow, what would you like to know, my dear? Okay, Bath Bow, what would you like to know, my dear? Oh, thank you, Casey. Thank you, my love. I haven't seen that little sticker before. So just waiting for Bath Bow. Not sure how to pronounce it. If you have a question, Bath Bow. Yeah, keep. Yeah, I love it. I love seeing the different ones. Oh, the Bath Bow. Yeah, thanks, Granny. The Bath Bow. Thanks, Casey. I think Bavbo's disappeared. I wonder if that was a collective donation, sort of just a donation, was it? I don't know. And maybe Bavbo will come on in a little while. We'll see. Just wait a moment. Here we are. I revealed my feelings to the person I liked and I did not get any response. I'm kind of stuck on this right now. I would like to get some clarity on how I can move forward. Oh, dear. Yeah, thanks, Casey. So, poor Bavbo there. Awful situation to be in, darling. How you can move forward. I think we'll go with the Psychic Tarot for you there. What does Bavbo need to know, please? Okay, have a look at this generally, and then I may just draw a card to see what you should do moving forward. Rejoice in celebration. Okay, so first of all, this card relates to you rejoicing and celebrating the good things in your life with regard to this question and feeling stuck, you know. Sometimes we forget or we don't realize the loveliness around us, okay? And there is much to celebrate. So it's about you finding some time to really think about what's good in your life, okay? To try and get your mind past these feelings that you have or have been left with. Victory and success. Now, it could be that you may even receive news or something happens that sort of urges you to celebrate as well. And victory and success does indicate you will get past this. You will triumph over this. You will come out of this, okay? All right. And that in itself should be celebrated because this person has left you feeling quite down. And I don't feel you're usually a down person. I feel in many ways you're very strong, positive kind of person. And it's about taking charge now of your life, being the authority in your life, taking control of the next step, the next stage of what you want to do with yourself, with your one precious life, you know. Don't allow this person to hold you back any longer. You know, your destiny is yours and it's time to carve out the life that you desire. But you need to be assertive and really take back control. And there you go, stand your ground, just as I said it. This is the card that relates to assertion, you know, being assertive, standing up for yourself, what you believe in, being strong and realizing you can move forward, you can overcome this. That's what these cards are saying. You can overcome, but you do need to be very, very strong and assertive and decide what you want in life and stand by that, you know. It's better to know the truth sometimes, and it's better to be honest with yourself, you know. Better to know now than to know later, if you see what I mean. So, and the truth can be hard, and this has been a harsh truth for you because, you know, you've put yourself out there, you've put your heart on the line, and that's not easy to do. But you're strong, and I feel you'll get over this. What star sign are you, Bavbo? You know, you're feeling a little sad. And I feel there may even be someone you're missing from your past. But sometimes we need to reflect in order to move forward. As I said that, here we go. Wow. Positive movement forward. So like I say, sometimes we need to reflect in order to move forward, and that's what you're doing. But you are moving forward. You're leaving this behind. You're leaving the past behind you. You're leaving the worst of it behind you. So I feel you're already making progress, okay? The buff bow. This person, something about them wasn't right. They were not what they appeared to be. But look, you've got love begins. So this is new love coming into your life in the not too distant future. And I'm going to cut these cards as I said I would. And you've got a affirmation here. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. There you go. You couldn't get better than that. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. So that's for Bavbo. I think there was Elaine now, wasn't there? Is there Elaine now with a question? Thanks for that, Barbara. Is there love potential and love between me and Russ? We've been separated for almost 2 years. Thanks, Barbara. Okay, Elaine. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Elaine. What does Elaine need to know with regard to herself and Russ, please? 8 of Swords. Well, I feel you've kept yourself sort of, I don't know, how can I say, you haven't fully left this situation. And I want to say to you, there may be a need for you to break free of this situation that you're in. You know, in other words, let go of the baggage that you've brought with you from this relationship, from this past relationship. So I feel you're sort of stuck. You're still stuck there, but you need to move forward. You need to move on now. You've got the 10 of Wands. You know, it's been a long journey. It's been a long, hard road. Can you see that? But you need to free yourself of this burden, this situation. And it is a burden when we hold on to things from the past, which is what you're doing here. You seem to be seeing Russ or the two of you through rose-coloured glasses, whereas really it's time to see the truth. You've made enough sacrifices, you know. Instead of being like this, you need to be like this, you know. You're keeping yourself stuck to a situation that doesn't really work. Elaine, my love. 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups. There are other options of love around you. And one in particular. You need to tune into your intuition, follow your heart, your gut instinct, you know. It may be that someone already around you that's very interested in you or has the potential to start a new relationship with you. You're very strong, but you're also a little bit, how can I say, you're a little bit in your own bubble and you need to step out of that bubble. Again, 4 of Swords. So, yeah, what I'm getting here is a need for you to put yourself out into the world again. And that's quite a thing to say during this pandemic, I realise that. But we have to sort of put ourselves out into the world in a socially distanced way, if you know what I mean. But there's new love here. Waiting in the wings. Is there someone around you, Elaine, already? If not, then there will be soon. And you're going to come through this. But I really feel you need to let go of the past. I feel that very, very strongly, my darling. I'll draw you an affirmation card. You've got the Knight of Swords, a Metrin crystal. I choose my battles carefully. So in this way, don't throw your energy on the wrong battles. And don't battle with yourself, you know. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself, my love. Pick the best, as Tiger has said. Yeah. I think that's it with donations. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to just draw a card for each of the star signs. A card for each. We may carry on afterwards if there are, of course, donations. Here is the link. So I'm going to start with a card for Aries. What's coming in? What affirmation do we have for each star sign, please, dear spirit and angels? Okay, Aries, you've got the star, the beautiful star card. And you have tanzanite crystal, and the affirmation is, I am inspired and positive about the future. Well, I love that because I'm Aries. So I am inspired and positive about the future, Aries. Isn't that lovely? You're welcome, Elaine. Now, Taurus, the death card. You have the phantom quartz crystal. I let go and embrace new beginnings. That's for Taurus. I let go and embrace new beginnings. Are beautiful, aren't they? Beautiful cards. Now we move on to Gemini, and you have the Queen of Cups, Gemini. And you've got the Angel Aura quartz. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Isn't that beautiful? Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. That's for Geminis. Yeah, lovely one for Aries, Deb. And then we've got Cancer, Four of Cups, and the aquamarine crystal. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. What a lovely affirmation. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. That's for this week, for the week ahead. Then we have the card for Leo. And you have the Two of Wands, Leo, and the garnet crystal. I focus on what I want and I make it happen. I like that, Casey, don't you? I focus on what I want and I make it happen. Maybe that's what you're doing on Monday. As I said, with that Knight of Pentacles, it's all about your goals and ambitions. I focus on what I want and I make it happen, Leo. Then we've got the card for Virgo. Perfect. King of Pentacles. Virgo energy. The pyrite crystal, and I am sure of my place in the world. I am sure of my place in the world. Feeling very sure of yourself this week, dear Virgo. Okay, the wonderful King of Pentacles energy. Then we move to Libra. Two of Pentacles, Libra, and you have the malachite crystal. I calmly make the best possible decision. I calmly make the best possible decision. So it's about weighing up the pros and cons this week, dear Libra. Now we move on to Scorpio, the Empress, and you have the rhodonite crystal, and I create what I choose naturally and with joy. Look at this beautiful Empress card. Isn't that lovely? The colours, the lemons, the blues, the greens, amazing. I create what I choose naturally and with joy, Scorpio. Then on to, where are we? Scorpio, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands, Sagittarius. Perfect for Queen of Wands. Yellow calcite. I am naturally creative. You certainly are, Sag. And that's the affirmation for your week ahead. It's about being naturally creative. Now we go on to Capricorn. 6 of Cups, Aqua, Marine. I remember and treasure past happiness. So it may be a reflective week for you, looking back on treasured memories, dear Capricorn. Now, Aquarius. I know Deb is an Aquarius, and of course Barbara Halliday. Page of Pentacles, Pyrite Crystal. I am open to opportunities for personal growth. Page of Pentacles. So, we're talking new starts, a new way of doing things maybe this week in some way. A new practical start, Aquarius. And Pisces, King of Swords, a metrine crystal. I trust my ability to make a strategic decision. Pisces, it's all about strategic decisions this week going forward. Okay, so that's all the star signs. And I think we've kind of come to the end of the donations. So I may leave it there. But I will be back, of course, on Thursday. So thank you for joining me, everyone. Have a good week, and I will see you soon. And stay safe. Bye for now.